Hi everyone, it's Laurie. I'm going to be doing day 28 of Ethony's 31 Days of Tarot, and today's subject is what are your favorite tarot accessories? So this is generally where I do most of my tarot readings for other people. It's a little corner of my room, well, mine and my husband's bedroom, and this is actually a sewing table. I do my sewing here. I do any kind of paperwork or quiet work that I have to do here because it's kind of in a nice quiet corner. We have a very little house and I live with a lot of people and animals, so it's hard to find a quiet place. This is the quietest place I've got. So I tend to do actual readings here. I'll show you. I do have a few little nice things on the wall. Let's see if you can see those. I've got some photos of some different tarot cards, and there we go. Okay. So it makes it kind of, gives it kind of a nice feel or whatever. Right here, which you can't see, is a small bookshelf, and I've got some of my tarot books on it, some of my tarot cards on it. I've got a little, I'll move, let's see if you can see it. I've got a little drawer thing from IKEA. Can you see that? There we go. You can see my doll collection on the shelf. And I keep some tarot cards and different oracle cards and things like that in there. Ones that don't have boxes, I keep in that. It's just a cardboard thing from IKEA. And because I have a cat and I can't leave anything out, this is what I use. Can you see that? That's really heavy. This is what I use to store all goodies or whatever in. So when I'm doing like a tarot card reading for someone else, generally I will put out a candle. This is just my candle holder that I like to use. I have a lot of these little votives. I think they're beeswax and jasmine, and they smell nice. Not too bad. They're nice. So I like to light a candle. I have some crystals. Some different sets of crystals that I will use at different times, kind of depending on what I think. I've got two different selenite towers. I've got kind of a nice small one. I've got a humongo one there. So sometimes I will use those. I have what's in here? Oh gosh. That's my collection of pendulums. I have a lot of them. I think this is, I've got more selenite in here. I have some selenite rods. I probably got, I don't know, maybe 6 of those. And I do have some black tourmaline. I think this is what I have right here. We'll see. It is. I have some rough, small black tourmaline in this bag. There's probably about a dozen in here. And sometimes I will lay these out. Generally, it's not part of the reading, but sometimes I'll just kind of put these out energetically outside the circle of the area that I'm doing the reading in if I feel like I need it. Black tourmaline is really good for kind of absorbing negative energy and giving me that sort of feel of sort of energetic protection, like a little bit of an extra border. I have quite a few collections of tumbled clear quartz because I love clear quartz. I do have a set of rough cut rose quartz that I will sometimes use with love readings. And you know what, actually I'm often very, very likely with love readings to use this really sweet little thing. My husband just bought it for me for no reason. We were out at like a Christmas market, I think, and he saw this and he bought it for me for no reason, but it's a heart-shaped rose quartz. It's just a little tiny guy, but it's really sweet. And I will often use that in love readings that I'm doing for other people, because I think it just got a nice vibe to it. And I have a larger piece of white quartz, clear quartz, I mean, that I often use rough. This is actually very, very nice, and a lot of times I will use this with the energy of, if I'm drawing a card for the person, the querent. You know, so I'm drawing an oracle card or a tarot card to kind of give us an idea of the current state of the energy field of the querent. A lot of times I'll use this card along with it, or crystal, this crystal along with it. I've got some other little crystals. I mean, I've got some other little ones in here. Like, I'm not really a crystal person. It just kind of happened lately. This is fluorite, and I like the energy of fluorite. I don't use that a lot in reading. That's just my personal. That's just my personal thing. It's kind of like a smudging feather. I was going to intend to make this into like a smudging wand, which I still might do at some point. It's peacock and blackbird. I think it's crow. It's not raven. I think it's just blackbird feather. But sometimes when I take pictures of my readings, I'll put a little bit of bird energy in there, or some crystals in there, or a candle. But otherwise, that's it. I mean, whoops, off the wall. I don't really feel like there needs to be a lot of accessories. I don't have a lot. I don't really have a lot. I just kind of read the cards. But what I do have, I keep in this box. And this is where I do them when I want it to be especially quiet and private, if I can manage it. So that's it. Day number 28, favorite tarot accessories. See you next time. Bye.